Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm back to do another review. This is going to be for like a mini series that was on Netflix. I'm not quite sure when this came out. Before I get into it, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe if you want. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back out and check out another video. So I checked this out on Netflix. It's just something that was listed in their top 10 or whatever it is when you first log in. This came out, I don't know if this is new or if this is old. I believe this came out in, okay, this is a little bit old. This came out in 2022. And the basic plot is a girl, I'm not quite sure where she's trying to get to. I don't know who the character is she's trying to get to, because, well, I don't want to ruin it. But anyway, she's trying to get to a certain location by plane, and it's really urgent she gets there. And she hitches a ride with these two guys that she hears over they're talking at the airport. She overhears what they're saying about how they basically going to the same location that she's trying to get to. So she asks them if she can hitch a ride with them. It doesn't turn out so well. First of all, I didn't think it was all that believable. Like, why would a girl get on a plane with two strange guys, just the three of them? It seemed kind of, I don't know, I just think it really wouldn't happen in real life. I think the girl had to be kind of foolish. She wouldn't think the two strange guys that she didn't know could be trusted to begin with. That was one of my bigger issues with this series. I guess if you're urgent enough and it's emergency and you have to get to where you have to go, maybe you just do what you have to do to make that happen. I don't know. I just thought that part I thought was a little not believable. Like she didn't even make an attempt any other way to get to where she had to. Just that was her only way of getting there, I guess, in her eyes. Anyways, this is starring characters, people I'd never heard of. Melissa Barrera as Liv Rivera. I forget the other guy's name was. Jeff Wilbush as Danny. I don't know. So anyway, it wasn't like a big cast. Most of it was just her. There was some flashback scenes during this that had other minor characters, but it was predominantly just her and things she's trying to deal with. You find out certain things about her life as it goes on. Apparently she has a lot of family issues. Anyways, it turns out the plane crashes. Now this is the main plot of this story, is her trying to survive being left alone in some places out in the middle of nowhere. I think it was an island. I don't recall exactly if it was like a large island, but it wasn't like, something in the Caribbean or something, but it was like a very dense forest, and she didn't know where she was. I didn't like the fact that she didn't make any attempt to obviously wasn't a survivor. She didn't make any attempt to try to figure, okay, how am I going to, get through a night if it gets cold, or how am I going to get food, or nothing like that. It was just, a lot of it was her just being dramatic in her own head and things that she had gone to get up until this point. I'm not going to give away the ending. I will say that the back half of this series was much better than the beginning. The first half I thought was kind of silly and not really believable. But it did turn out, there were certain parts that I wasn't expecting that did make this somewhat more bearable. But, I would say it was terrible. It wasn't great either. Anyways, that's the main gist of this. I did like it. I wouldn't watch it again though. I just thought, yeah, it's okay. Like, it's something, something to watch if you're bored, I guess, and you're looking for something new to watch. I just saw part of it a little silly and not really well done. But like I said, the back half of the series was much better than the beginning. I can't get past the fact that she would get on a plane with people that she didn't know, and how many people didn't know these people were going to murder her, or they were even good people, or whatever. I don't know. I just thought overall, throughout the series, it's her trying to figure out how she's going to get to the next day, and meanwhile dealing with her family issues in her own head. I think the back half of this explained that much better than the beginning. The flashbacks, I don't think it did a whole lot. Just kind of, okay, this is where she worked and this is who she is, I guess, kind of thing. But it was just, I don't know, I just think it really wasn't that well done. But that's all I gotta say about it. I thought, like I said, it was just okay. I wouldn't watch this if I had to give a score out of 1 to 10, maybe a 4. I just didn't really think it was all that great. The ending was just okay, just like, okay, this is how it is, but it wasn't like, you know, real an amazing ending or anything like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. I just want to give my quick thoughts on this. This, if you're, it's just like, I guess, a family style. It's not family style, but it's really for anybody. There wasn't anything that I would say is not watchable. There wasn't any swearing. There wasn't any, you know, anything bloody or horrific in this, really. So I think it's kind of like anybody could watch it. There's no, I don't know what the rating was on this. It's probably like PG-13, I believe, but I don't recall. Yeah, so anyways, gonna wrap this one up. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in to check out our videos. So hit that like and hit that subscribe. Until next time.